Oh, hi everyone, Dr. Rashid here. Just wanted to show you the update that you can now find the notes that you can download in your mobile phone, or you can download in your computer if you want, and if you want to print them, you can do it as well. Just wanted to show you all how you can access those notes. Simply log into your account and go to my courses. This is at the moment all the notes are available for the full course candidates. So when you go to your course, here you will find day one, and along with this is a PDF, and this is again the PDF. For day two, you can simply look for the file, and for every single day, we have now added an additional file that you can download, and it is the reflection, or it is exactly the same as you would find online. Okay, so this is an online version. In this you can see all the notes and the scenarios. Now just want to show you how you can utilize those scenarios. This is a beautiful scenario. Now with this one, you can see, as you already know, that we have the scenarios placed in that. This is for the online practice when you want to practice with your colleagues. Here, if you click on this button, you will find the patient prompts, and when you're practicing, so this is really good for you to practice with each other. These are the instructions for the candidate that you can see. You are FI2 in the emergency department, and who the patient is. This is typically you will find the scenario looks like, or actually written when you get in the exam. And here you can see the integrated time. So this timer works for 9 minutes, and it will allow you 1 minute to read and about 7 minutes to practice. So it will give you 2 minutes warning as well. Uh, and the exact same scenario for you to read about. If you don't want to practice online, you can go through the scenarios without clicking on the slide. So there are two different parts. On the top, you see this is actually a slide which is integrated. It has a microphone where you can record your performance to share with your colleagues to get the feedback. And at the bottom here is a timer. This is a patient prompt. And now, if you look on the bottom, you see the notes. Here on the top, you'll see the presentation. Presentation is a scenario. Okay, it's the same scenario that you see here. It is written now. If you don't want to utilize that and you want to just simply practice with yourself or discuss, you can simply read the scenario, and then for the sake of practice, if you're practicing with your colleague, you can actually click on the background information. It will open the background information. So here you can see you are FY2. There's a patient called Mrs. Every, 50 years old, who has come to the clinic and complaining of tiredness. And the only information about the patient is that their EGFR is 60 mils. Take the history, assess the patient, discuss the management with the patient. So these are the patient prompts. If you want to collapse this, and simply you can do it. Otherwise, if you want to go through the background information for your understanding, so it's the same patient when you want to practice. So your colleague can actually take this role and start the role play with you in this scenario. So you are every, and then there is a patient complaint. The presenting complaint is a tiredness, and then a few other things, so that you can practice with each other. So that's the best thing about it. If you don't want to go through this, or you just want to understand how to approach those scenarios, of course, you need to do the greeting, introduction, then take a bit of history. In the history, you are going to assess a patient's onset, duration, progression. So OD para of tiredness, a history of the depression, how all those symptoms happened, and what are the differentials. So you need to ask them. Then there are certain points about the management diagnosis, citalopram induced hyponatremia. So you will find it out from the background information. So all this information is now also available for you to download. If you simply click on this and you want to download this, you can simply download and print it. If I show you the scenario that we discussed there, the tiredness, let me see, what was the scenario? Um, citalopram induced tiredness. So if you go there, you will be able to find citalopram induced tiredness. All those scenarios with the background, you can simply, whatever is written on the website, you will be able to download and read through, and you can practice and go through everything, and it will give you more organization, more time to organize the stuff and go through. If you are very keen to learn from the from reading the book, so that this is, or the PDF, or if you want to read on the paperback, you can do that everything online now by simply visiting to your account. We are adding the notes for the other areas as well. However, this is the first thing I thought better to share with you, because we've been contacted many times by the candidates. They wanted to get the access to the notes. Now all the notes are available, and this is very good and additional feature. We will also share all those notes in the groups so that you can have the access, but it is important, if you do not have the access, you can download directly from your account. Thank you. If you have any question, please do ask us. There are few videos that we are going to add in this, and there are so many other features which we are going to add. Please do ask the questions, and if you have any concerns, any suggestions, please do not sit quiet. Do that and let us know what else we can do.